So at the end of it, it doesn't matter if you don't believe in that. So as you do something for yourself, you gotta really believe in it, and that's where you're so good at it as a Sagittarius. So I learned that. Oh, Gary's a believer. Believe it
Yeah.
so much that fashion maneuver works, so it started to work.
Yeah, maybe the only reason why it works is because I believe it. Maybe if I didn't
Yeah.
believe it, none of it would work. But there actually there is truth in that. It's
Mhm.
when somebody commits to something in belief and
Mhm.
like for you, your belief took longer, but you believe through repetition and time. But eventually you come to a belief like where you're at right now, and then everything starts to expand. Like I can only imagine what your community looks like next year because you've got like 4 classes going, you've got programs. All of a sudden, this is what happened with us. We just went out and did it. And
Yeah.
then eventually, overwhelming number of people.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening to you right now.
And then one
And
day I noticed Gary is Neo, like Matrix. We're talking about Matrix. We need a believer, we need an innovator. And then one day I noticed, I come from the structural world, and I could have been one of the architects of Human Garage, because I'm come from a very much like structure side. Structure is so important. We need the grid, we need the matrix, so that people have guidance.
yeah.
That's the way I come in.
Yeah, and that's this is where you're strong because you have a really strong history of teaching, of movement backgrounds, and that's super powerful because your greatest asset is the teacher of teachers.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I
and
100%.
giving people structure because you know how to move the audience and you know how to work with situations which you can't replace. That is just literal number of years working with people, moving them. That's
Mhm.
something that just comes from being an expert at that which you are.
Thank
And
you.
we're coming back to Vancouver, your home city, our base,
Yes.
and then so you get to you've been on the road. Now Vancouver gets to see you like we've seen you, like the world's seen you.
Yeah.
Equay is, we've been bringing around the world to actually to come up and she's been starting the programs with some of the other coaches on our stage. You get to see her in Vancouver. It's super powerful. I mean, the best part is she just knows how to move an audience and get them moving. It's funny because she takes people who never danced before. By the time they're done with 15, 20 minutes, they're dancing. And thank you, Equay. That's how I was able to dance in Colombia.